took on a UROP student because we were looking for someone with a particular skill set. In this case, we're looking for somebody with very good programming skills.
We need students from diverse backgrounds because we are an interdisciplinary lab, and we have biologists, engineers, mathematicians, so we need all sorts of skills in our research.
I'm from a medical research institute, and so I don't have any contact with students at the university, and because I don't do lecture or anything, and so for me as a junior laboratory head, it's been really good to be able to get a new student in the lab.
I think it's a two-way street. You know, we like having students because it's good for people to really understand what they're actually doing, but also to develop students is just something that's really rewarding and we enjoy.
Kind of gives you tap into a resource that you might not have direct access to in the terms of sort of talented undergrads that might have, like as I mentioned, skill sets that you need and you can't find easily maybe in your home department or home institute. And also it gives you a chance to build like a long-term relationship.
The students are selected for their really high marks, so they're really, really talented, good students. Also the fact that they apply for it when they're only in second year or third year uni, that shows that they really have an interest, they're proactive, they're curious, they want to know how it is in the lab to know if it's good for them, and so that shows a frame of mind.
It's allowed us to have personnel where we haven't had personnel to do some of the interesting but repetitious work that needs to get done, and to get it developed to a point where when we're trying to have very commercial outcomes, sometimes doesn't allow us that time, but is in itself a good opportunity for someone to get their hands dirty on a project and actually learn something from the experience.
So I'm very happy with our UROP students in terms of their contribution to our project. On top of that, I've learned from the students, and I had a great supervising experience. I hope that they benefit from having this experience. For example, the previous student, we are preparing a publication with him, and with the current students, I hope we will get we will get our methods published as well.
I think for students it's about like being informed and kind of knowing, sort of get an idea of why you want to go into research and what's involved. I think supervisors like to see someone who has a real enthusiasm for the science and the field of science that they're looking for a job in, and have a good idea of why they want to do research, and also someone who asks the right questions and seems very open-minded and willing to explore new areas.
The advice I give to every UROP student when I sit them down in my office is for them to understand that this is a project which is secondary to their learning during the year, and so to keep that in perspective, but nonetheless have a great time and really relish the opportunity and do as well as you can and learn as much as you can in an environment where not too many other people are getting that opportunity.